Hey, what is up, guys? Tormental here. Kind of an interesting night tonight. Found out that MangaMinx and her friends that record together have been running a blacklist against at least one smaller YouTuber, likely more. The thing is, someone in the group of people that I record with made a post on Twitter about not liking the content of one of the people that she records with. And in his post said, what did this person do? Pay to, get into collaborations? How did they get into the higher echelons of YouTube? Now, this is just an opinion. This is just a question based on somebody's thoughts on the matter. It's sort of like if somebody went on Twitter and said, I don't get how PewDiePie is famous. Did he buy all his subscribers? And it's like, well, obviously not, but, that's somebody's, free ability to question that. Somebody has the right to say whatever they fucking want. The thing is, after that occurred, there was some blowout with that, and I questioned whether certain people were going to be blacklisted by this YouTube group. This includes MangaMinx, Omwrecker, different people like that. If you've seen previous videos on my channel, you know that there's been some questionable stuff going on with these people. Sort of like, see, here's the thing. I would get banned from things, or I would get ignored, or I would get treated poorly. And I was like, why is this happening? Is it because I'm blacklisted? Because I know this other guy that they don't like? And, Omwrecker himself said, there is no blacklisting. There is no nothing like that. That's not anything. You're crazy. You're harassing us. You're whatever. And lo and behold, tonight, as I said, very interesting night, because it all came to a head with MangaMinx admitting to this other guy that I record with, admitting that they were blacklisting people. Okay, so you've got a group of larger YouTubers, and they were, and are, blacklisting other people. And the thing is, this is not just restricted to this one guy that said something they don't like. Because if you remember the situation a while back, I got some of the fallout from it simply for fucking knowing him. And simply for, lending my voice to the disagreement. Because what happened was, after he made his statement, some people in their group, started attacking him. Like saying, oh, you think that about this YouTuber, you don't like him, huh? What if we tell all the YouTubers we know? What if we tell, C-Nanners, and what if we tell Gassy Mexican? What if we tell all these people what you said on Twitter? And I came into the conversation like that. Like, don't you dare, threaten to blacklist people just because they said something you don't like. Don't you dare threaten to go to other YouTubers and try to create a, problem for this person just because they said something. And, the thing is, I was told, as I said, that I was crazy, that there's no blacklisting, that they would never do that, it doesn't matter. And all of that undone by one email from MangaMinx saying that, yes, they have been blacklisting us. Yes, they have been spreading the word to not work with us. Good on you guys. I'm really glad that you're handling your success with the utmost class. I'm glad to see that you're not abusing it at all. I don't know. It's ridiculous. And the thing is, I had a conversation with MangaMinx, as you can see on Twitter. I was nothing but cordial. I was a little bit miffed, but I didn't curse her out. I didn't say anything nasty. I didn't, make any allegations. I just said, blacklisting isn't cool. Basically, I'm just summarizing. You can go on my Twitter account and you can see everything I've tweeted. She called that a meltdown and blocked me for like a handful of tweets, 4, 5, 6 tweets, I don't know how many it is, trying to figure out what was going on with her. She blocked me for having a quote-unquote meltdown because I was questioning why she and her friends were blacklisting smaller YouTubers. I don't understand it. I really don't. I was mistreated by certain people, and I never understood why. And the only reason I could think of was, this person doesn't know me, and yet they're mistreating me already. I haven't even said anything to them. It must be that they've heard of me somehow. And that led me to think, shit, am I blacklisted? Is someone going around just trying to poison the well against me or whatever? And of course, as I said, people in the past, you can watch the videos from the past, saying, oh, well, we don't blacklist people. It's all in your head. And, boy, you just have some kind of problem if you think that. Lo and behold, here's the admission that they were doing it. So it's good to be vindicated. I don't know what this means for the future of any of our channels. My channel or the people I work with. It's nice to be able to get ahead on YouTube by collaborating with others. So by doing this blacklisting thing, they are actively trying to hurt the careers of YouTubers. They're actively sabotaging things because here's the thing. I didn't say what this other person said. People in the group with us, they didn't say what this other person said. So why are we being punished for what this person said just because we're in the same group as them and just because we record with them? I mean, first of all, it's his right to say anything he damn well wants. Without being, threatened with reprisal of blacklisting to try to censor him or try to get rid of him. First of all, he has every right to do that. Second of all, you don't go around and punish other people because they know him. I don't know. It gets to me. And the funny thing is, I don't think any of these people who are doing the blacklisting even know what they're talking about or have the full story. Minx herself, saying, a bunch of stuff that doesn't make sense. And it's like, I'd like to explain to you exactly why you're wrong, but you won't allow it. The reason you won't allow it is because, of course, larger YouTubers don't have time, to bother with anybody else. And that's not a matter of, trying to attack somebody for being popular. It's a matter of saying, someone who has a lot of subscribers, someone who has a lot of popularity, doesn't need to mend fences. So why bother? We're the smaller YouTubers. We kind of need to mend fences because we want to operate in a world that you guys dominate. So we need to, make things right. So we try to talk things out. And ideally, if I ever became large enough to, be called a big YouTuber, ideally I would keep that morality and not just tell people to fuck off because, I don't want to hear their bullshit. I don't know. I tried to address all of this blacklisting stuff. I tried to address it. I tried to contact people. I tried to get in touch with people to try to get it undone, try to explain the problem. But, that didn't work out. And I'm glad that it's been admitted. I'm glad that MangaMinx has admitted that her friends have been blacklisting people. Because now, maybe in the future, others will realize that that's not the right course of action, and it will come out. That's all I gotta say. Bye-bye.